Juice in the blunt for breakfast while I beat the paper. Finna hit the block. Steve the pipe.
One more time, man, since we got
Juice in the blunt for breakfast while I beat the paper. Finna hit the block. Now Steve the pipe.
Come on now. Hey, the digital newspaper fellas is back, man, 100%. My name, Hard to Start JD. I got my big bruh.
Bogey.
Come on
Scott,
now.
Freedom. We in this thing.
100%, man. Oh, Baba, man. Top of the morning to you, big bro. How your day starting out?
Man, pretty good. You know what I mean? It's an exciting time. My little man, he embarks on his first grade endeavors today. So that was pretty cool. I remember I was trying to make sure he eats a good breakfast. I'm like, listen, bro, you're not coming back here in 3 hours. You know what I mean? You got a lunch and a recess. Like you get all kind of snacks. So I'm like, all right, here we go. You go make the world better.
Come on now.
My girl, she over here. Oh, she's trying to take pictures while he's sitting in the classroom out the window. And I'm like, let's go. And she's like, hold on. And then the teacher comes, pushes the curtain.
Oh, my mama, bro.
The curtain on all of them.
Hey, you know
like,
what?
Hold on, parents.
And me and you already been in the same boat. Even like so, my son's going to the 8th grade this year. My daughter been out of school a couple years, right? But motherfucker remember preschool and kindergarten like the first day, right? And then after kindergarten, when first grade hit, it's all downhill. You know what I mean? Like your oldest, you know what I mean? You probably could remember all the way to motherfucking, you know what I mean? Now here graduation coming, bro.
Yeah, facts. She about to graduate this year.
It is crazy, huh?
In a month.
That shit goes by faster than a motherfucker, dog.
See, we know it because we're adults. You know what I'm saying? But when you know, I can only imagine because I remember being that age. Like, you know, you think high school is forever. What's that, Slim?
It's popping.
You know what I mean? Remember, high school seemed like forever.
100% a motherfucker couldn't wait to graduate.
Motherfuckers going to college. He's like, oh my God, I'm going away forever. Like, hey, I'll see you. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when I turned 21, and then, you know, now we're going out all the time in the clubs, and you start running into people. Oh shit, you back from college and shit? And they're like, yeah, I majored in the political science. And so what are you doing now? I work at the bank. Oh, on 4 years of school. Just to work at the bank, huh?
Good looking, bro. Oh my. Hey, you know what I mean? That's like some of the rallies that went to the service. You know what I mean? 100%. It was good to see them dudes come back. You know what I mean? Whether they still continued on in their career or service or they said, fuck that shit, I'm finna go do something else. 100%, man. I love to see that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Even though I ain't been outside in a minute, but a motherfucker be running into motherfuckers that you went to school with, and it be damn like one of my homies I went to school with, he lived behind me. And so this motherfucker drive up in the block, up and down this motherfucker every other day, right? And he a Raider fan, so he know I do the podcast, and he'll pull over when he see me out there, and we'll just shoot the shit. And, you know, for me to be in my mid-40s, and I've been out of high school since 99, you know what I mean? It's good to see you peoples like that, bro. 100%, man.
Good to see motherfuckers is still alive and kicking.
Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Top of the morning, Slim.
Top of the morning, man.
Sir.
What's happening?
From a fan's perspective in the building. Hey,
y'all
need to he's running it up right now, too.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Long night.
Oh, my mama. We got ear to the streets in the building, top of the morning.
What up, ear?
We got the Prime Minister in the building, man. What's up, Emil?
Emil in the building. Canada, stand up.
We got a Bakersfield representative, the Bakersfield representative, Mr. Bakes in the building. With top of the morning.
Top of the morning, man.
Oh no, man, 100%. Hope you survive those floods. Yeah, he the one. Ear was the one that was telling me about the rain out there.
Oh yeah, it got crazy. You know what I mean? But that was like probably like 30 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? It was a little flooding here and there, you know, in the low-lying areas and shit. You know what I mean? You know, that's because of them clogged drains, though.
Oh my mama.
But yeah, you seen that joint last night?
What's that?
I posted on my
Oh yeah. He
that shit
running it up.
with Troy Ave. Whew.
Oh no, I ain't seen nothing about
Yeah,
Troy
Troy
Ave.
Ave got out there
Just
to
tried to
clap
rob
it.
him and his mans, and he boomed at him.
You can actually pull it up on. If you can share a screen if you want to pull it up. You can pull up his joint right now.
Oh my mama.
I don't know how the hell do I do that.
Yeah, you know what else been
I
a
think
trending topic too?
It needs to be an admin.
You know what else been a trending topic? That
What?
top 5 shit.
That's cap.
Top 5 as in the
I'm not talking about the car.
Canadian?
He admitted that the car wasn't shit, but him getting fucked up, he admitted that.
Oh, he did get stabbed.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, they whipped his ass.
So he in London. So the rumor is that Pressa brother that got shot when they was in LA. I think that's his brother that got shot in LA during the Super Bowl. They pushed up on top 5 because they don't fuck around with each other no more, right? So Pressa and his peoples, they've been showing love to The Weeknd. So The Weeknd and Drake been beefing, right? So when they all at the Wireless Festival in the UK, they end up running into each other. And so top 5 tried to push the line for Drake, but them other boys wasn't having that. So it was some Canadian goon beef. Wasn't no UK beef.
I don't think that dude want problems with them UK boys, man. They get busy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they'll stab somebody.
Bro,
yeah,
they'll stab somebody, but they got guns from
game,
from 1700s. They guns look so motherfucking old, bro.
Yeah, they call them Russians too, because they be having them Russian joints from like the Cold War and shit.
Yeah, they will hawk you so quick.
100%, bro.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie.
So
real close and personal. You know what I mean? That's different. It's a little different.
Top 5. Yeah. Emil said top 5 is a G. The G's. Go get a gang or whatever the motherfucker be saying on my mama. And the UK don't scare me. Yeah, them motherfuckers don't play out there, bro. 100%.
I'm never gonna underestimate nobody, and that should go for everybody else as well.
100%, bro. That's because we come from the community.
This is one of those instances where I think he might have underestimated them, and you all in they shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
they said it wasn't the UK goons that got him. It was Canada on Canada beef.
Oh,
416 beef.
When you campaigning for the beef, then when it get cooked on your platter, like you gotta accept that. He the one campaigning for beef, so
the English are firing musket. Shout out to Peacock, top of the morning, big bro.
You got a hamburger now, so deal with that.
Big bro said the English are firing muskets. Oh my mama, bro. They got guns from the motherfucking Civil War and all types of shit.
Packing the musket.
That's why they knife game be so deadly, bro. They muskets. They got a one-shot Dillinger. Oh my mama.
So Troy was coming. I guess he was coming back from somewhere with his chef, and dude, I guess they was coming out the car, and dude tried to run up on the chef, and Av got the booming. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, he's a felon with a gun. It's a rap for him.
That's the thing. Like, you feel me? Like you're not even supposed to have no ham on you. Like, you feel me? But
he rather get caught with it than without it.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in a place that you're not really from.
Troy, what are you doing in LA, Troy?
I told you, like, his New York card expired, so he got to move out there.
Oh, that is a good point.
You know what I mean?
And he's doing that podcast thing all tough right now.
I thought the nigga had to go. Oh, excuse my language. I thought Brad had to go sit down for the shit from years ago. He never went and sat down?
He did it was time served.
Oh, I thought he had to go back.
Remember, he sat down through the duration of that whole court process, and then
but I thought
he got on the stand and got the
after the court process, he had to turn himself in.
No, he did. He did a year.
Oh,
he did a year in Rikers.
Well, his year went by faster than a mother.
Yeah, he probably did like 8 months, 9 months.
Crazy. He got a lot of bad luck, bro. Because even when he got out, somebody tried to blast him to And
he did get shot. He got shot in his Maserati.
Shot in the head, but it like
somebody tried to knock him off. But you know, this the thing though. Like you see, the problem with Av is that
he's not really him.
Nah, it's like, see, this is the thing. If you coming out of New York and you say you're a gangster, the streets gotta vouch for that.
Fact.
You can't say you're a gangster and nobody know nothing about you. Nobody know nothing you did. You know what I'm saying?
He
like
named himself after a reputable block too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then you don't put, and then when they do the Karen Civil did the, you know, how they show dudes in their neighborhood and stuff like
the
that.
The My Block series.
Yeah, the My Block series. There was nobody out there vouching for you, homie. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then, you know.
But the nigga grind, though. The nigga did come up independently, though.
No, he grinded, but see, my thing is, if he wasn't trying to push.
Excuse my language.
If he wasn't trying to push the bully card,
we'll allow it.
Went far. He would have went far. Because if you saying you a bully in New York and then nobody even know you for being like that, somebody gonna try you. Even if you know for being like that, somebody could try you.
I remember everybody kept talking about Troy Ave. This is like back in 2012 or whatever. And they go, yeah, you should check out Troy Ave. He's pretty dope.
He had features with T.I. when he came out.
The song, the first song I pulled up was called Doo Doo. And I was like, oh, this song is really doo doo. I was like,
yo, nah, but I ain't gonna front. Like, let me tell you something. I ain't gonna front. Son could really rap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, word. See, I can't even vouch for that because I never really heard his shit like that.
I was bumping this joint for a little minute before all of the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? He could really rap. But I felt like if he would have left the bullshit alone, he could have went far, man.
Yeah, because he could like do hooks and he could have had the commercial appeal.
Like he know how to make magic in that studio, but it's just that now you got this jacket on you, it puts a damper on your career. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then it's like, okay, you get locked up in Cali now, God forbid, you know, I don't know, y'all, you know what I mean? But you got that jacket on you.
Yep, and he's like a cuz too, right?
Man, well, he's not nothing. Nah, that's over with.
No, okay.
We covered a story where it was a felon that used his weapon and he got out. Like it was because he was a high profile dude. I forgot what exactly story. I'll probably say we got it saved. We done it on this show before where we covered.
The Boozy, he was down there in Dago, and then it just coincidentally. That artist that
was it. It was a good looking Vogue on my mama. We covered that story.
Music video with the artist from Dago, but he didn't know that the feds was on this artist. They go raid these motherfuckers, and he got a gun on him.
Yeah,
good looking big bro on my mama.
But I ain't gonna front when you.
And that was in California.
Yeah, but see when you moving like
in San Diego, where this just like where this Troy Ave shit happened.
See, this my thing, right? When you moving like Boozy. You gotta have real security that has
real security,
man. Like you can't be having these rinky dink. I'm gonna send my homeboy to go get a gun license, bro. Nah, man. You gotta have real bodyguards.
He pulled up his shirt and said, I got my security right here, man.
Even if it's just one of them, and the rest, you know what I mean, would be, you know, your boys. You gotta have at least one dude that's official that knows how to, you know, to where you ain't, if he doing his job, you ain't got to carry a gun on you.
Yeah, and if you got that homie too, if you got homie security, the most cleanest one, that's the most thorough combination, go get that man a guards card. You know what I mean? Put your homie to work.
You have to have the
you have to have a clean background though. That's what I'm saying.
No. You have to be able to carry in states like New York and California. Those are the hardest
I got it right here, bro.
Okay, so that's why that's why those agencies are popping, because like they're the far and few.
Yeah.
Here we go. Shout out to From a Fan's Perspective, episode 29, man. Go sub up. He getting his 1-2 step. They feeling good right now. Nova. My bad, y'all. Oh shit! Oh, you going? Oh, girl.
with your real life. You're gonna with your real life. You're gonna with your real life. You're gonna with your real life.
Oh, I see him creeping.
With your real. Oh shit! Oh, nigga.
Cold world.
Yeah, cold world.
I mean, people. You know what's crazy too is like.
You know what
This is
though?
just a
I don't
fucked up
think that chef
situation
should
that
have
he
put
was
that,
you know what I'm
video
saying?
out.
Man, I don't even know how to evaluate this in that sense because I'm like, man, you just in the wrong place at the wrong time, but like all the time, Troy Ave, you know what I mean?
But the thing is too, I mean, he was with a chef. I mean, you know, not like he was with a gangster, you know what I'm saying? My
Fact.
thing is, I don't think that the chef should have put the video out because he made a statement on Instagram how Troy Ave held him down and stuff like that. But I don't think he should have put that video out. I would have told him like, do not put that video out at all, bro.
I would have immediately said, hey, look, Troy, I'm gonna need 50 large right now, or this video's coming out, bro.
Oh no, then you boom him.
Oh, mama. Peacock said, well, that escalated quickly.
Real quick.
The second time I seen it, and I seen him creeping behind on the fence line right there behind the vehicle. Oh shit! I wonder if Troy stood out over him because it cut off right when he was walking up on bruh.
Yeah, like you know what I mean.
And
That's
see,
the
if he
thing,
didn't
that's-
stand over
stand
bruh and
over a
fire,
motherfucker.
the first shot was okay because he obviously went up on bruh and tried to woo wop, and it looked like he got something from the other dude. You know what I mean? It looked like he was able to fandangle something and slide, but when he seen Troy pull out, he was like, "Oh, you know you done fucked up, right?"
Yeah. You see,
Cold
like
world, dog.
I don't think that chef should have put that video out though, because like you threw your man under the bus. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, birds of a feather flock together. They're just a finger and pointing motherfuckers, ain't they?
Yeah, you know.
That's karma.
Well, the video shows blatantly that it was a attempted robbery, so it could be used as evidence as a tactic to put it out there that it was a self-defense type of situation.
Well, we don't got
But
that.
they'll grant him the self-defense, but they're not gonna grant him that gun charge.
Yeah, and then so he'll probably sit down.
But see the self-defense, right? So even though that he busted at him, you know what I mean? Hopefully they don't give him, discharging that motherfucker because it was a self-defense. Now, just by holding the gun and being in possession of it, then yeah, maybe he definitely might get some time.
Pulling it out is a charge.
Oh, I can't hear you.
All those gun charges are gonna stick on him.
I can't hear none of y'all saying. So, like, my thing is, if he already just did time for a gun charge, you know what I mean? Like, if they could trace that gun across state lines and they could prove that he brought that gun in across state lines, boy, oh boy, that's gonna be a federal charge. And
yeah, so the feds is probably already gonna pick it up because he's a convicted felon with a weapon, just like how they did Bootsy. That wasn't no state charge; that was a fed charge.
That's because he crossed state lines.
The feds have picked that shit up. You know what I mean? That's how they do out here, bro. Yeah. Like when these young bulls get caught with that shit, especially if they on gang file, they'll get the gang enhancement. And if they known for having this shit, bro, the feds have picked that shit up, bro. 100%.
And you see, the thing is, like, it's not gonna be good for him in the feds, bro, because he got that jacket on him. You know what I mean?
They're gonna beat him up, poke him.
He gonna have to go to a dropout yard because they already know he's
gonna be PC'd up.
Yeah, he gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I hope bro's able to wiggle up out of this because it was blatantly attempt on. It was it ain't no telling even if the dude that was doing the robbery had a gun. 100%. You know what I mean? So if they find a gun on bro after he done shot him blatantly, the time for the gun for sure, but and living in the situation that he's in, you know what I mean, he did what he was supposed to do, and I bet you he's not.
What happened to Troy last time? When he ended up allegedly with bruh's strap, remember in New York?
Yeah.
Then he tried to dip out. When they pulled him, he had that strap.
But
And
you know
so,
what?
like,
I ain't
and
gonna
that was
front
the same
though.
strap that hit his man's.
I ain't gonna front though. He brought that situation on himself. You know what I'm saying? See, this the thing, like with Tax, see, Tax talks so much shit about him that when you see him, you have to do something, or else you gonna look pussy. You know what I'm saying? Pause, you know,
But he
excuse
had
my
his
French.
boy. He sucked his boy. He sicked his boy on him.
Yeah, and his boy caught
Get him,
the
banger.
worst of it. His
And
boy
his
caught
boy
the
died
worst of it.
because of it.
And you got shot behind it. And your mans ran on you. As soon as them shots got let off, your two other mans, they ran. Your other man got smoked. You got hit. And then you didn't even hit the dude. You got the gun from him, but you ain't even hit him.
Then he had the rat on bruh to save his
He didn't
own
have
ass.
to
Like,
do that.
he got fucked all the way around in that situation.
He didn't have to do that because listen, they put the charge on him for killing his mans. Then the police took the charge off of him because they seen the footage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was already singing.
So the only thing he was facing was two gun charges. 2 gun charges he was facing. You know what I mean? So, you know, he didn't want to do the time for that. He felt like he shouldn't have had to do the time for that because in his mind, he felt like he didn't cause the situation, but you did. Because you sent your man over there to check somebody and it didn't go your way.
And then I think he wore like an Armani suit on the stand.
Yeah, that, you know, and when he kept saying self-defense, I already knew it was a possibility that he was going to tell because there ain't no self-defense laws.
They don't have self-defense in this big city.
Yeah, there ain't no self-defense laws out here. You got to take that charge. So I already knew he was going to go that route. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, that's something he got to live with. You know what I mean?
Come on now. Bake said, can't blackmail people. It's 50 now, then another 50 later. That's an easy way to end up dead.
I'm telling you, niggas are booming you right there. Like,
oh no,
I ain't paying you nothing.
Let's make sure we play a message from our sponsor, man. We are sponsored by the neonpeacockmerch.com store, man. Make sure you go. Make sure you go over there, get locked in, man. Put your email address in, man, and get locked in for whatever big bro got going on. You're gonna catch the latest sales. You're gonna be able to go pull up on him via DM and get some shit curated 100%, man. Get locked in with neonpeacockmerch.com. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. NeonPeacockMerch.com, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. 100%. Let's yank this motherfucker off with the first topic, man. We are spending 2 of these topics in the state of Louisiana. I don't know exactly how far apart they are from each other in these cities, but they is close, I think, bro. So let's kick it off, man. 100%.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us. First at 6 o'clock from the investigative unit, new information about an officer-involved crash we first told you about in March.
Baton Rouge Police Officer Lauren Gaskin totaled his unmarked police unit when he collided head-on with another car in Zachary. The WBRC investigative unit uncovered that Gaskin had been over the legal limit at the time of that crash, yet Zachary police never charged or cited him. Bess Casserly has the latest developments in this investigation.
Yeah, guys, we'd like to be able to show viewers the body cam footage we requested from Zachary police the night a Baton Rouge officer totaled his unit. But unfortunately, Zachary police blurred it all before they gave it to us, they say, in the name of privacy. However, while minutes of audio have also been edited out, most of it is there, and it says a lot. Late Sunday evening, March 16th, several Zachary officers pull up to the scene on Highway 19 to a fully engulfed, unmarked Baton Rouge police unit that wrecked with a Ford Taurus. There's cases of alcohol on the ground, and there's ammunition going off from the heat.
Jesus.
Both Officer Lauren Gaskin and the other driver are injured but conscious. Officer Gaskin is walking around. A witness who was behind the wreck gives their account of what happened.
He was on my right-hand side.
Who's he?
The police unit.
Okay, the white car?
Yeah, the white car. So he was on my right side. Light turned green. He ended up speeding while he was going very fast. He sped past them going about a good 80 miles per hour.
Once the fire is extinguished, the officers take note of the alcohol near Gaskin's unit.
What vehicle was Twisted Tea come out of? What vehicle was Twisted Tea come out of?
You pushed all this stuff out.
Liquor. Amsterdam.
He just started pushing stuff. When I pulled up, he was in the back pulling stuff. Along with some Twisted Tea, there's a thing of Amsterdam down there too. By some this guy along with some Listerine.
While in the ambulance getting checked out, an officer gets Gaskin's statement.
So I just tried to get
with Listerine
because I didn't want it to. So I started catching on fire. That was it.
He asked if he had been drinking. It's hard to hear clearly, but here is his answer.
Anything to drink tonight? Anything to drink tonight?
About to be. Oh, yes.
In March, we came to the Zachary Police Department to get answers on if they believe Gaskin had been drinking and if any testing had been done. We spoke to a Captain White who told us responding officers only suspected alcohol use on part of the other driver, despite all the alcohol found outside of Gaskin's unit.
You know, the Twisted Teas don't look open. I mean, I don't know if he just worked St. Patrick's Day parade or something and confiscated this stuff. I don't know.
Shortly after this, we were leaked this document showing Gaskin's over-the-limit BAC results from a lab compelled by the Baton Rouge police. We were told it's standard procedure after an incident like this. When we talk about standard procedure, when a Baton Rouge police officer is involved in a wreck in which he totals his or her unit, what follows? Drug test, alcohol test?
Yeah.
So what happens with the results of that drug and alcohol test?
That's strictly used administratively because it's compelled as a condition of employment.
What seems to not be in line with procedure is how Zachary handled this potential DWI crash with injuries, as no one has been cited for anything.
Hey, Sergeant saying she wanted one of the new guys to work it. Hey, that's a DWI.
For reasons that have not yet been explained, Zachary officers chose not to do any alcohol-related testing.
So, I mean, if it's life-threatening injuries, you know, I mean, I assume that y'all would do what you normally do as far as need a blood draw or whatever it is that you need.
We're still trying to figure out exactly what happened because it's still unclear.
According to BRPD, Gaskin was disciplined for totaling his unit. He received a 40-day suspension, 6 months without a unit, and 1 year increased drug and alcohol testing. For the investigative unit, Bess Casserly.
But they ain't gonna hit him with a DUI though.
Man, cold world, huh?
That's crazy.
After he didn't destroyed his unit. I'm sorry, I'm immature.
He could have killed somebody like that.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
That's
they
just
tried to
crazy.
make excuses for him at the scene. Oh, maybe he might have been working St. Patrick's Day parade and he confiscated this shit. Man, that motherfucker had Listerine with him too, man. You can put 2 and 2 together. You motherfuckers is trying to be detectives, if not detectives and sergeants and shit like that. It don't take 2 + 2 that equal 5. Come on now. That shit was straight bullshit, bro.
They gonna
Tried to
protect
say
their
that it was
own.
the other motherfucker's fault. They suspected him of DUI. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah.
Clear
They gonna
cover up.
protect their
That's
own.
like, you know, like
They gonna protect their own.
I didn't shoot that guy. The gun did it. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, and I think that he has a real serious alcohol problem. I don't even think he was using that Listerine for fresh breath. He had no more
Yo,
alcohol.
he
was
had
drinking that
Twisted
shit.
Tea and Amsterdam. Boy, he was getting.
The
he
Amsterdam
getting
was,
lit.
the Twisted Tea was the chaser. He drinking the
Yeah,
vodka
like-
straight.
He was getting extra twisted.
Bro, 100%, bro.
I'm like, damn. You know what I mean?
He looks
Come
in that
on,
little.
bro.
He's over there looking at that fucking, you know, the little rear view mirror. He's looking at. I'm the law.
100%.
Law.
Like
He
Emil
just
said,
didn't
common
fade
sense
it.
ain't coming no more, bro. These days,
Hell
100%. This is an office, and the cold thing is, he's outside of his jurisdiction because it was a whole nother county that or police department that dealt with him, or in that area. You know what I mean? 100%.
Zachary.
That shit crazy, bro.
That's
Oh my
wild.
mama.
Yeah, I mean,
Love me some Twisted Tea though. Talk about it, Emil.
I've never had, but I was a big
I
fan
never
of-
had it
of
neither.
Long
Oh,
Island
every
iced tea,
time.
so I would imagine.
I had a taste of it a long time ago. I can't even remember how that joint.
Yeah, I
really-
fuck with the claws though.
Yeah, the claws.
I
And
drink the claws for
chewies,
breakfast
those are
on
all fire
vacation.
to me, bro, because they don't.
Yes.
They get you nice
For
and fucked up, and
breakfast?
they don't.
Hell yeah, bro. My coffee and my claw. You know, like for my drafts or if I'm on vacation with the family. Oh yeah, we starts early. I start early
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
can't drink. I can't do no drinking in the morning, bro.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
no.
I'm with it. Oh my
That
mama.
shit-
If I'm waking up to the motherfucking water, oh yeah, give me my coffee first and then
Vacation
we running it
is a
up.
state of mind, and when I'm on vacation, I'm getting real tropical. You know what I
My
mean?
day would be shitty if I start drinking. in the
Oh
morning.
no, yeah, man. Hey, I'm a pro. Oh my mama. I'm a pro, man.
Kids, don't try this at home.
100%, man. You got to have some
Absolutely
years
not.
in order to do that. Them is facts.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I'm
waking
my
up.
mama.
I'm waking up to a shot when I'm on vacation. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
see,
let's
I can't
go.
do shots no more. I can't do shots no more. Oh,
I might have
everything. My
one
body
for
says
longevity
no
drinking.
shots.
Shot for me.
Shot of Clyde.
I'm
No,
not
no,
fucking
no.
goddamn tequila. That tequila really does it to me, bro. It animates the fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah, I remember
I
you
like-
saying that you heard
It's
on
an
a
upper.
podcast that tequila and vodka is like uppers.
Well, tequila and sake.
Sake. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
Mm.
tequila and sake. They serve as uppers versus like a cognac and all this shit that'll give you a more relaxed to an hour.
Yeah. I kind of fell back off that cognac though. All that sugar, man. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Remember when they
I-
came out with the clear Hennessy's?
Oh yeah,
yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
like
that shit
them.
was
Those
though.
were
nasty.
smooth, bro, because
that shit was nasty though.
Yeah,
Just
that
like
shit was
black
nasty,
Hennessy.
though. I
it
didn't
don't
like
give you them backaches and them sugar downs like in the morning. You have you all hungover and fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. I like my little Pinot Grigio. You know.
Okay,
I ain't mad
Yeah.
at that. We fuck
I'm
with
not mad at
Sauvignon
the-
Blanc. We fuck with Sauvignon Blanc, but I fuck with the reds too though.
I like
Oh,
Yellowtail.
everything.
I'm a big red wine guy.
I ain't mad at
I
the
like
red.
red wine, but it lately it was giving me a little headache, so I had to back off.
Yeah. What you do is get that. I forgot the name of the thing, right? It's like a glass thing. It's real round at the bottom, but it's skinny's at the top, and it allows the wine to air out, and it filter out the air. You know what I mean? So that also helps as well. 100%. Oh my mama.
At one
y'all got
time, I tried
anything?
to be fancy. I tried to be fancy and do the whole, like Nori be doing it.
Oh yeah. Oh
Over
my
the
mama.
just pour it all over my sleeve and the goddamn. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't do that when I'm faded. I'm not
Yeah, during the
I'm not a
early
wine
days,
connoisseur like that.
during the early days of Drink Champs, he was trying to be perfect with that arm shit with the
He
with
be,
the
huh?
champagne.
Huh?
Yeah.
He be,
Oh
he be
my
looking at
mama, I
everybody
do
dead in the
remember
eye.
that.
Huh? Pouring all of it too.
Facts. Y'all got anything going out on this police officer trying to cover up his fucking alcohol use?
The law applies to everyone, including him.
Yeah, they need to put that man in rehab.
Come
Why
on
is that
now.
man? Why is he upholding the law? He's breaking it.
Man, clearly. and putting other people in danger. He is supposed to be protecting and serving. He is unprotecting the community that he lives in and serves in.
Sir, have you been drinking? I'm an officer.
Come on now.
Sir, answer the question. I'm an officer.
That
He
shit
didn't
is
say that,
crazy.
but that's how I felt.
That's code for, back off.
Right. I'm one of you.
I didn't crash into you. The car did.
Let's fire up this next one. It says nurse charged in historic $14.6 billion healthcare fraud sweep. This is coming out of the state of Connecticut. We own some transnational crime syndicate shit in this story right here, bro. Let's yank this thing up.
14 billion?
Come on now.
Major
And that's on a
takedown by
low
the
ball
Justice
problem.
Department into a healthcare fraud and money laundering scheme. The investigation centers around a Russian criminal organization, which was set up right here in Connecticut. Your reporter, Dylan Fearon, to break down this investigation. Dylan, fascinating here.
Stephanie, an absolute bizarre, massive takedown here in Connecticut and around the country. According to the feds, this Russian crime group orchestrated a multi-billion-dollar scheme targeting, exploiting, and stealing from the Medicare program using Connecticut patients' personal information to do it.
I think it's messed up. It's not right at all.
MMA fighter Julian Reza isn't stunned to hear about the massive money laundering and healthcare fraud scheme. He remembers the FBI coming around, asking questions. Reza trains and coaches at Teixeira MMA and Fitness in Bethel. They didn't used to have this whole building to themselves. They shared half of it with the Russian crime organization, posing as a functioning medical equipment company.
It was sketchy. Sometimes I would go outside and there's just sketchy people. The workers were sketchy.
The Justice Department tells us Kevin Valdhans, a Czech citizen and member of the transnational criminal organization, purchased 3 companies, including Medical Home Care, which was in this building for years. The crime group purchased dozens of companies from prior legitimate owners that already had the ability to submit claims to Medicare. The feds allege since the group purchased the company, it had access to patient and billing info, then made fraudulent claims to Medicare for medical equipment, receiving millions of dollars, allegedly misappropriating the identities of thousands of Americans, including elderly and disabled, and stealing their personal identifying information. The affidavit also claims the Russian group was transferring money overseas to China and Malaysia. Law enforcement did seize $17 million in Operation Gold Rush, but there's no mention of any charges against Kevin Valdhans. The affidavit claims he left the country.
Find him. That's messed up. That's not right. That's not right at all.
Meanwhile, in a separate investigation, a nurse practitioner from Cheshire was also recently hit with federal charges, accused of selling Xanax and Adderall prescriptions for cash.
Oh, now you're a dope dealer.
Was allegedly prescribing patients large quantities and dangerous combinations without a legitimate medical need out of an office in this Wallingford building. Mazuka recently bonded out. We stopped by her home, but this man answered the door.
Wondering if Michelle was here.
She's not.
No, not home today?
He answered the door. He thought it was a customer.
Okay.
The Justice Department added investigators are aware of at least 5 overdose deaths in Connecticut within the last 3 years in which Mazuka prescribed a combination of Xanax and Adderall within 30 days of the fatality. I'm your reporter, Dylan Fearon, Channel 3.
Wow. You take 2 of these and it'll relax you. Take 1 of these, picks you right back up.
Nah, you supposed to add your hustle to that, man. You ain't supposed to be no user with that. That's a situation to make money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hey, that's some cold work right there, bro.
I know all about that type shit, man. But
that
crazy.
Russian crime syndicate, they said they were already buying out businesses that was established, bro. They had a real business plan. Even though the business plan was some illegal shit, they had a real fucking business plan, dog.
Oh, I'm telling you,
they had the money up front too to buy them businesses. They could have went legit, but they're like, nah. They're like, this is what we doing here.
Yeah, ain't no money in that for them.
And the cold thing is, right, the guy that they were interviewing that was next door sharing the building with him, he said they was there for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they was running it up, and that's the thing with like our system, right? we know multiple fraud happens 100%, whether it be food stamps, any type of checks, the PPP, the SBAs, they cracking down on that shit. But it was opportunity for motherfuckers to do that because it was loopholes and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's what's part of wrong with the motherfucking government. 100%. That shit come out of all of our checks. The taxes that you pay help support the people here that live here and citizens here. Something, you know what I mean? Say what you want to say. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother conversation. But yet that's what that shit is here for. So these motherfuckers do find ways to exploit this shit. And you know what I mean? The land of the opportunity, whether you getting it legitimately or illegitimately, 100%, bro. Whole world.
Facts, man.
14.6 billion. Bogey said 15, bro. 100%. 15 billion, bro.
Yeah, they was milking them.
When is it enough, right?
Right.
Do you just keep going?
Nah, that's the thing. Like, they don't get in the game to exit.
Fact.
They live their whole
For
entire
Mother
life.
Russia.
Yeah, they live their whole entire life in the game. It's
You know
like
what it said at the end? You know what it said at the end of the story?
What?
No charges has been filed on, bro, because he did the dash.
Yeah.
And all they recovered was 17 million out of something billion, 15 billion.
And that
the
ain't
fucking
nothing,
drop
too,
in the
when you
bucket.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, you know, some people
For real
like
criminal, like Slim said, bro, it's a multi-transnational crime syndicate, bro.
they don't get in this
Talk
shit
about
to leave.
They'll have some type of
they get in
Interpol
it
that's
to
going to chase him around the rest of his
they
life.
get in this joint to stay in it and live their life off of crime. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Imagine when they start putting like identity chips in motherfuckers when they're born and shit. You'll never be able to do the dash. They're just gonna locate your ass. They'll be like, he's in Russia.
They gonna put the Tesla chips in us and drive us right back to the whole motherland.
I'll be like, hey, bro, I gotta go home and charge my chip, man.
Oh my goodness. Fucking
like, you know,
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, you know, I mean, I ain't gonna front, you know, but he did the dash. He won.
He won.
Yeah.
100%.
They're not in the business of losing. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
They were winning like a mother. Hey, go ahead and take the 17. That 17 million could have been planted there for them to go chase after that while he's doing the ultimate dash.
And he might have had some he might have had some inside information, bro. They coming. You might want to get up out of here.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if y'all remember The Wire.
Oh yeah, when the motherfucking Greeks had bruh on the motherfucking West Coast in the FBI office. Come on now, I just thought of that. I'm glad you said that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
my
they
mama.
told him because he was worried about his son being locked up for that shooting.
Oh, my
and they
mama.
told him,
That's
they
decent.
said, yo,
I would say that's decent.
we need loyalty from you, but we could make that disappear. They
100%.
showed him brand new IDs and all of that shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Hey, the Greeks was cold on that motherfucker, bro.
But he told,
that ain't no.
and
I ain't using that as no derogatory term or nothing like that. You know what I mean? That's what they. I mean, if you watch the motherfucking Wire, you know it's multiple different because they also deal with the
They were
Polish.
Russians,
Polish
but-
is on the docks.
Yeah, the Polish
Greece
as
is the
well.
one that's controlling the main work. My boy, Proposition Joe had the line on the real, and he was tapped in with him. Like, bruh, hey, that's a hell of a mouth. I'm glad you brought that shit up, big bro.
Yeah, like, and then
Time
the
to go
thing,
rewatch. I try and watch that shit once every couple of years. You know what I mean? Run through the whole five.
They were selling work
season
inside
two-
the Greek yogurt tubs.
season 2 was the most, even though it was, people said it was boring, it was the most important season of the whole Wire because it showed how the shit was getting in and how the Russians they had the plug, they was the plug, but they needed people to get the work off, so they started messing with the white dudes, and then they got in with Proposition Joe, and you know what I'm saying, shit
Yeah,
like
the
that.
Polish. See, the Polish is the ones that
proposed
was
him
on
a
the
proposition?
docks. the Polish was the ones on the docks, right? And so when they, like the boy you said, Nikki, when Nikki got, you know, they was inside making the runs for the motherfucking Greeks on some other shit coming in. But once the girls died, because they was into trafficking and shit, remember? So the case collapsed where the air tunnel was for the girls to breathe, right? So one of the dudes on the ship, like you said, this is the most important shit of this the whole series, is because the guys that was running the ship, they got to banging one of them prostitutes, right? And they threw her over or some shit happened like that, right? And that's how my dog, the drunk police, when he got shipped to the motherfucking docks to be the police, he like, nah, this ain't no regular. She just got fell off the bridge and shit like that. He clean seen that it was a murder, and it was over with from there, bro. And that's how everything got explained. Them is facts, man. Glad you brought that shit up, bro.
And the crazy thing was, what they wanted from the union workers, the longshoremen, they wanted the chemical that was going to cut the joint. You know, that's what they wanted.
The precursor.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my mama. I was like, man, what is this? They kept asking me, what is this for? Oh, everything. The young boy didn't know what it was for yet.
Hey man, the cut is just as valuable as the product, bro. Like
100%.
Yeah, and it was good.
Well, that's why, like, the shit with the Fenty, the Rihanna Fenty. You know what I mean? That shit come from over there in the far west over there. You know what I mean? So they funnel that shit through the southern up here where we at, you know what I mean, to get up here, because we don't got Fenty out here. That shit is done, you know what I mean? 100%. That's only for the hospital use, you feel me? Because Fenty do have some medical propositions that, you know what I mean, 100%. But the Asian over there,
Fenty now?
Huh?
Oh, you're talking about Fenty, not Fendi.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, they do have some hospital use, because when my aunt was in the hospital, they had her on that. Yeah, so
my mama. Yeah, that shit got medical use for sure. But you know, they know how to produce that shit over there, bro. 100%.
They were like, you need to get some sleep. You're gonna push your baby out in the morning. And then she's like, I can't sleep. They said, we got something for you. Then they put the little IV woo wop, and they put like a small dose of fentanyl in that shit, and she was out. Boom.
That Rihanna Fenty, bro. Oh my mama, bro.
Intravenous, even.
Yep.
Come on now. Y'all got anything going out on that shit right there, bro?
When she woke up like hella hours later, I said, what did it feel like?
He won.
She said it was like clouds just went.
He won.
Yeah, he won, bro. Oh my
That's
mama.
the difference between, and not just because he won, but that's the difference between street level dudes and real criminals. You know what I'm saying? You know, real criminals, man, it's a lifestyle. It ain't really no getting out, bro. It's a lifestyle. You feel me? Yeah, or even if they fall back, they always gonna have their finger or their toe or their hand up in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But yeah, they won for the moment. Because
you said,
Bogey, stop there.
No, 100%. And you said the motherfucking Fenty had wifey on cloud 9?
Fuck yeah. They told her to count down. And then she was like, okay, we're going to count down from 5. And she was already out.
Yeah, propofol is like that. That joint that Michael Jackson was taking. I remember when I was
surgery. I said, hook me up, nurse.
Yeah,
I got hit with some propofol while I've been on IR on my mama. Right when that motherfucker said that, I said, "Oh, that's the Michael Jackson juice. Rest in peace of Michael Jackson." And bro was laughing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it looked like milk.
Michael knew how to. He got the good stuff.
It'll have you out in seconds.
Lights out.
Yep.
She said it was like clouds though, like closed in on her.
Don't make me turn off this switch. That's one of my favorite Fab songs, Lights Out. Oh, my mama.
You know, hey, Mike Jackson, too, he used to get up in the hyperbolic chamber, too. He'd be like, hit me with a strong dose, Bobo. Or what was the bubbles?
Bubbles on everything.
My mind is bubbles.
He said,
get up the IV on Mike.
The cut is not as valuable as the product, in my opinion. It's the catalyst that's expensive.
Well, not the cut, the shit that makes it. Like when you when you making the TT, when you making the H, You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got to have
there's
some type of shit in that shit. You know what I mean? Now, when you talking about the snowflake and all that, all you doing is just putting an armor hammer in that motherfucker. So you want that shit to be as pure as you can be, 100%. Or even like when we seen on Breaking Bad, bro he had the motherfucking formula, and he knew how to he made his shit what 95% pure.
It was all about them trying to get the damn, what was that chemical called?
The acetone off of it?
Yeah, it was remember they had the broad, she worked at the chemical company, and they were getting the methanol, the methylamine.
Mm-hmm.
So the methylamine was used to cut the actual product, but like you know, getting large quantities of that shit is not easy. So like, okay, how about this on a smaller scale? Back in the days, 10 years ago, when everybody started making carts, right? Everybody was making concentrates, but now the carts were becoming popular, and even more so popular, it was the distillants. You know what I mean? So like, and getting the distillant be 5 bands for a gallon. For a gallon of this shit, because you had to be on some science shit for really to get your hands on this shit.
And that's the thing is, if you like when the Fenty first came out, that's why all them folks was dying all the time like that, because they didn't know how to cut it. You feel me?
Yeah, they were chopping them bitch down with it too.
Yeah, so I think it's just as important, because if the shit mad strong, you don't know how to cut it, people gonna die. You get that charge, that's manslaughter. You feel me? So
man, in that story we just seen, remember how they cut to the second half of the story, and the baby girl was selling oxys and something else, and they said that somebody overdosed, and they linked it to her.
Yep. The person that Mac Miller got the bad work off of and OD'd off of, that person got charged.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even the person that with Michael K. Williams, Omar Off the Wire, they got caught up too. The one,
I didn't know
the DMX too, they got caught up. Yeah, if it's linked to like a star going down, they're gonna do that investigation.
Oh, they're gonna get your ass for sure.
Yeah, they're gonna do that investigation. Yeah, so the dude that gave DMX that shit and Omar Off the Wire, that joint.
Yeah, Omar from The Wire got some ill shit on I want to say it's Vice Network. He used to be in the trenches, bro, doing interviews.
Yeah, he
and
used to be in Jersey and shit like that. Yeah,
my mama.
I was watching that not too long ago, for sure.
On my mama, 100%.
Definitely.
Let's crank off this last one. We're going back to the state of Louisiana, and like I said, I want to say this shit is not too far from the first story, but this one is like a fucking soap opera like type shit, bruh. Oh my mama, let's get into it.
I wash my hands with soap opera.
Come on now.
That's a bar.
The day after the stabbing death of a St. Gabriel police captain, the investigative unit uncovered a bombshell about what led to the killing.
The Iberville Parish Sheriff's Office confirms Captain Devin Boutte and the suspect Warren Mitchell were in a relationship that spun out of control for both of them. Best casualty with what she uncovered.
Michael, Sylvia, this explosive information comes from the sheriff's office, where investigators told me Boutte and Mitchell were already on their radar after several tips. On Sunday, news of 34-year-old police captain Devin Boutte's potential murder rocked the small community of St. Gabriel.
Devin was in love with the police department, and he loved this community, and they loved him.
Boutte's chief, Kevin Ambo, was the first person to find his body.
Hopefully I'll never have to witness something like that again.
He tells us it was Boutte's boyfriend, Warren Mitchell III, who alerted him.
I was notified by the assailant, sent an officer out. I came out and checked myself. I ended up finding him succumbed to his injuries.
Mitchell confessed over the phone. The sheriff's office says Boutte was ambushed here in his home while he was sleeping. Mitchell allegedly stabbed him twice, once in the front and in the back. Investigators recovered that kitchen knife still inside Boutte when they arrived. What they also recovered inside the home that the police captain and Mitchell had been sharing, drugs. According to the sheriff's office, Boutte had been providing Mitchell with weed and meth to sell and use.
It seems to be that Boutte lost his direction through the relationship with this man. It clouded his judgment.
Sheriff Brett Stassi says he had gotten a tip about this weeks ago.
And that would be our jurisdiction.
And actually asked the Attorney General's office to investigate Booty just 10 days before he was killed.
There's nothing that you can compare this crime to any other that I can remember in recent years.
The suspect, 25-year-old Warren Mitchell III, has a lengthy criminal past.
Drugs, robbery, even some indecent behavior with back when he was a juvenile.
And was even a suspect in a murder in Texas in 2021. In fact, he was out on bond for a robbery he allegedly committed last month when the stabbing happened.
We've talked to the people in the community.
Stassi says that robbery was a key point in the pair's increasingly toxic relationship.
He thought that he was trapped in this relationship and this was the only way out. He had attempted a couple times prior to get out of this relationship, and he couldn't seem to get away.
Meaning what exactly?
A few weeks ago, he did a robbery at a store, knowing that he would be arrested and brought to jail, and that in fact happened. He posted a $27,000 bond, and Captain Booty went to the store and tried to repay the money and asked that they would come forward to drop charge.
Despite the term not being used officially, the situation between Booty and Mitchell has all the red flags of domestic violence.
He used some coercion and to keep pressure on him that I went and paid the money back. I got you out of the mill place. I did this. Just some control tactics that he used to kind of control him.
Despite Stassi wanting them to hold Mitchell without bond, Judge Elizabeth Ingolio set it at $500,000 this afternoon.
Just after a robbery.
What? Rest in peace to bruh. Condolences to his family, man. That is some wild stuff right there, dog.
Yeah, I mean, the cop was dirty though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was in a toxic relationship. It went left. You know what I mean? You know, it's just crazy, man.
Like they said, like they didn't want to say it outright, but you know, a DV. You know what I mean? A history of DV between these two once they entered the relationship with each other. 100%. It said that bruh went and did a robbery on purpose to get locked up to get away from bruh.
Damn. Whoa. So he basically said it. Basically, he was controlling him. That's what dude was saying. Like he was holding those things over his head. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta let a person go, man. A person want to go, man. Just let them go about their business, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah, you try to make them say that's kidnapping.
Yeah, I mean, if they feel like they backed against the wall because you blackmailing them, you know, this how situations like this happen.
And that's exactly what it was, bro. They feel like they backs against the wall, and bruh called the captain or the highest dude, you know what I mean, of that police department, and he said he called him to go over there, and he was the first one to find him. And you know, it sounded like he got a lot of love for the little, you know, for brother that ended up passing away because he was a sergeant on his force. You know what I mean? He know him from the area and stuff like that, so he probably seen him grow up and stuff.
You know, it's crazy. That happened to somebody I knew back in the days. You know, he had this chick that was, you know, she had a badge or whatever, and they was doing their thing or whatever. And, you know, he broke it off with her, you know what I'm saying, and moved on. And she couldn't let it go. So she knew he was on parole, and she was coming to his job, getting him locked up for stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
So look, we get booked on a bud charge, right? And Internal Affairs came and hollered at my boy and was like, yo, what's up between you and homegirl? Because we got her under investigation right now.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going on between us. You know what I'm saying? We just know each other through, you know, different channels. You know, this person know that person that knows that person, but you know, he ain't spilled nothing on her. But when he came home, he told Shorty like, "Hey, listen, they on your heels. So I advise you to stay away from me because they on your heels. I ain't telling nothing, but they on your heels."
Oh wow.
And she had to fall back. You feel me? But that shit started to turn toxic though. Like, you know, you on parole, you keep getting violated, and then what happened was, well, what could have happened? What could have happened was his parole officer probably could have been like, "Yo, what the fuck is really going on?" You know, because this federal parole, this is not state parole.
Shit.
So they're gonna look into it like, why is this same officer keep locking them up for frivolous bullshit? They're gonna call internal affairs and they're gonna be like, "Yo, I need you to look into that person right there." You know what I mean? So it definitely happens. You know what I mean?
Constant abuses of power.
Facts.
Yeah, abuse of power,
100%.
man.
That's some cold shit right there, man. DVs, bruh, 100%, man. You know what I mean? DVs come in physical abuse, verbal like type shit. You know, motherfuckers will be trying
Like
to
the couple,
manipulate.
like the couple that was on Facebook.
What happened?
Remember the popular couple that was on Facebook? They was playing out their whole relationship on Facebook, and then, you know, they got into an argument on live, and the dude ended up unaliving her on live.
I don't remember that one, bro. That was recently?
This happened like maybe like last month, something like that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was a big thing. You know what I mean?
We covered a story about these people remember as a couple funking with some dude online.
Oh, the YouTube beef in Vegas.
Yeah, the YouTube beef,
I remember that.
And he blasted him in Vegas or something like that.
This joint right here was on Facebook. Like the whole thing was on Facebook. Like, because they go live all the time and they be talking shit to each other and all that. You know what I'm saying? And she must have said the wrong thing, and it was a wrap.
That's kind of funny when you think about it, because like people argue all day, and you know their first inkling was like, hold on, boom, pulls the live out. All right, bitch, what you say? You know what I mean? And they have it out, and I'm pretty sure they get a fuck ton of views.
They had a lot of followers, and they had a big following. You know what I mean? Because they was playing their relationship. Yeah, they was playing their relationship out on Facebook, and that
can't go
was
live
left.
from the pinta, huh?
Yeah, he killed himself after.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Oh, he knew it was over.
Yeah.
Damn, that's terrible.
Then you got this situation with the
with
homie that got unalived in the barbershop that was running the credit the credit thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that one.
Yeah, I know. Nah, it just happened. You remember that?
Yeah, this like 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Nah, this
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, like it was a dude. He had a credit repair business, and his girl. He went to go get his hair cut, and his girl came in the barbershop and blew his head off. You feel me? But the thing was, when you look deeper into the story, son had took all her bread, bro. Like he was a scammer, and she showed him how to do the credit joint. And son had took all her bread. Like he emptied out all the accounts, all that. I guess they was married or whatever.
He finessed her.
Yeah, he finessed the hell out of her, and she didn't have nothing. And then he was like flaunting it around her, like buying Tesla trucks and all that, and you know, flaunting it around. She about to lose her crib. She about to lose everything. You feel me?
Wow.
And she just wilded out.
That's crazy, big bro.
Yeah, she done called him in the barber.
Yeah, son, right in the bar. I'm like, damn, the barber thing ain't, you know, he ain't see somebody trying to get up on you. Like, that's crazy. You know, back in the older days, New York, you know, some of the barbers used to have that thing on them. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Remember in Belly how
they all got razors on them at minimum.
Yeah, that was. You know
that was
I mean?
a cold move in Belly, bruh. AZ, like, here, man, take this, get up out of here, bruh. And that was right at the barbershop.
Nah, AZ left him. He seen dudes coming and he left.
But then they switched. How he switched the gun though?
No, that was the dude that was cutting his hair.
Oh my mama, good looking,
he
bro.
swapped out the ratchet. Like AZ was holding his baby, and he seen them dudes coming. He slid off.
Right. He did. He had the fake baby in his hand. Oh my mama.
Yeah, he slid right off.
Hey, you know what I found out about that movie, bro? Fucking Hype Williams spent damn near most of the movie budget on the opening scene. He was like, if I lock everybody in right at the beginning, everything else gonna fall in place, bro. And that's probably one of the most iconic opening scenes there was, bro.
Nah, for real.
Oh my mama. Like how Bogey, like how you say you can feel the colors. So that's when in my my prime of throwing them motherfuckers up in the air and swallowing them whole. Pause. 100%. Man, Belly was one of our go-tos. Facts.
To Mr. Bakes a lot. Yeah, it's definitely flooded out here. Not where I'm at exactly, but it's definitely flooded out here though. You know what I mean? You know, these clogged up drains and all that. Certain parts of Brooklyn got flooded.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Lee said it was water in the subway.
Yeah, them subways get filled up quick, especially if it's like mad water, mad rain. Hell yeah, them, because you gotta understand they underground, so all that water going right in there.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Does it fuck up the tracks?
I don't think so. You know what I mean? But if it's too much water,
they got like electro currents going through them joints, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how they got it set up, but I don't think the water really affects it because you got to understand the third rail and all that. The third rail is the one that's live. It's the two rails that the wheels go on, and then it's the third rail that powers the train. The third rail is the one with the electricity. But them joints be in the rain and everything, like you know, they go outside the subway. You feel me?
Oh, right.
So I don't think a little bit of water is going to. It may, maybe they'll. I don't know. Maybe they shut it down for a minute. I don't know, but I don't think it totally shuts everything down.
I'm still tripping. It's July.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I mean,
call me conspiracy theory bogey all you want. I won't argue it.
I ain't mad at that.
It just ran like that in July.
Yeah. Vegas get them bad showers too. Because I was about to double back on Vegas. It was me and I probably about to double back to Vegas, and that joint was flooded out.
Bro, so the homeless live in the tunnels in Vegas, right? And so like how you say it flood out, that's where all the water goes. So they be getting fucked up because they live underground in them tunnels. I've seen little documentaries on that shit.
Yeah, I seen that shit
100%, bro, on my mama. And that shit
I don't know how you deal with
that. We're raised down there.
I don't know how you deal with that California heat in them tunnels, bro. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Vegas heat.
Yeah, Vegas going through a heat spell right now. I just seen,
I would imagine it doesn't smell good down there either.
Oh no.
I feel like it would stink.
Have y'all ever seen the homeless MTV cribs?
No.
And bro was in Vegas. Hold on, we're gonna end the show like that. Let me see if I can find it. This shit
is
hilarious.
Some YouTube shit.
Yeah, watch this shit. Now, this shit got to be like 20 years old. Or what is this? Nah, not 20. Maybe about 15 years old, bro. Watch this shit. What I say? Vegas cribs. Vegas homeless
cribs.
Homeless cribs. Let's see if my OG pull up. This dude is like the most funniest dude ever. Oh, it comes right up. Damn, this 6 minutes though. Let me see.
6 minutes you on.
Come on now. We're gonna play a little bit of it. We'll skim through this shit, man. Oh my mama, my dog. This dude is the illest dude on the net, bro. Oh my mama. Watch this shit. Okay. He's in Vegas.
Hello, y'all come see the vaccine, huh? All right, then, baby. Let me tell you what's going on around my joint here. Oh, look here now. Barbecue pit and I'm shit. This is the best, man. This is the motherfucking best, man. I'll put me a motherfucking hamburger on here, hot dog on here, or steak or pork chop. It don't make no difference because we get in what we fit in around this here joint. Come on, let's take you to it. Yo, what's really going on? This is how we do it over here in Playerville. Right here, look here.
Bro had a porno.
Stop on my guest list.
He had a Playboy.
That's Big Drink, baby. That's Big Drink. We drinking large up in here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody don't get to see that kind of shit around here now that you see Seymour's Mansion, man. Big C be popping around here. You ain't doing it like
Seymour's Mansion.
well, I'm the motherfucking man. Man. I'm the man. You ain't him, man, though. All right, man. We moving on around still in my mansion, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to look at my art one more time. Look at my art, man. Man, I had this design for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I just be fucked, man. You want to talk about? I got shit on my motherfucking floor, man. You turn around, let motherfuckers up here, they shit all on your damn floor, man. Hey, Dre, did you do this? The line curve. I slide this motherfucker in when I go through. I go on up here like this here with my old girl. Yeah, with my old girl up in here, boy. Look at here. I do the damn thing, boy. I hump that ass, baby. I hump that ass up in here. You know what I'm saying? And that damn me, I got this is some fine art here too. Let's not leave all my other art out. And look here, this is where I put my feet in the air. I'll be high. This is when you get your good head job, baby.
This is when you get your good head job,
baby. You understand me? When it get to the point to where you can't stand it no more, you want to buck a little bit, you put the leg in the air, you got something to hold you. You got, you understand me? Make shit work around here. Hell, shit, flip it back over, shit. Work that damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the best, boy. You don't get burned fucking with this here shit. And then here's my little ice box. Baby, let me show you how I ride. You want to know how I ride, huh? You want to know how the King C ride? Baby, when I ride the best because I come from the West. Baby, let me show you how I ride. When I ride, baby! Now how you like
Got the
that
gold
shit?
shopping
That's
cart.
some fine and dandy motherfucker. That ain't it, baby? This motherfucker take me anywhere I go. That's my shit. Sitting on things, baby. Motherfucking
That's a homeless flex.
Come on now, he the illest dude there is, man. Oh my!
You know what?
I'm not happy to do this though, because he not tripping.
Exactly. Everybody
Hey,
be stressing about
these
bills
niggas.
and all this. He ain't got no worries in the world.
He is not tripping.
Hey, he was the fella at one point in time, bruh. Oh, my
I believe I believe that.
Something went wrong at one point though.
Oh my baba. Hey, look, that was the orange juice and the blunt for breakfast morning show, man. We are the digital newspaper, fellas. Slim, let the people know where they can find you and what you got going on, big bruh.
From a fan's perspective, new video out now. Just dropped it this morning early. Quick thoughts on the Joey Badass and Gilly conversation about gatekeeping. And yeah, you know, new episode coming out after that too, man. You know, just pushing this digital dope, man, you know?
Cooking. We don't need to step on it neither, man. We got pure dope, man, 100%.
Yeah.
Let them know, Bo.
So would that mean I'm a digital dope dealer?
100%.
Okay, just to make sure.
Yeah,
so if you want some more of that good old digital dope, come check me out.
Come holler at me. Shop open.
On YouTube. Also, Bogard Scott Free, anywhere you consume your music. Universe, give me money.
Come on now, them is facts, man. Oh my mama. Bake said, laughing my ass off. People be shitting on your floor. Dre, did you do this? Oh my mama, bro. He just dumped in the middle of the mansion, bro. Like, come on now, man. Oh my mama.
He didn't seem that upset about it either.
100%.
They're all.
And there wasn't no toilet paper near that motherfucking bread draws is nastier than a mud. Oh, everything.
Showered in about 2-3 decades.
Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, hopefully we appreciate everybody that pulled up on us and spent some time of their day out to with us. 100% shout out to all 9,000 motherfuckers in the chat. We highly appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Hopefully we put a little laughter on y'all face ending the show like this. Man, we doubling back tomorrow, man. Playmakers assemble, you know what I mean? We got a damn good show for y'all. We debuting a new segment, 100%. What's the name of the segment again, big bro?
Tear jumper or tear jerker?
Come on now, man. Pull up, man. Fantasy football, man. We here, man, 100%. Y'all stay safe. We gone.
Peace.
under the feet.